Hello, everybody, and welcome to Vinyl Treasures. I'm your host, Johnny G. John Galindo, coming to you live on a Wednesday evening right here on Oldies and More Radio. Also live on the YouTube. Want to welcome you to the August 14th, 2024 All 60's edition, as we are halfway through the month already. Amazing how time flies when you're having fun. But we are here from 9 p.m. Eastern Time till about midnight. I'll do a little bit of overtime. We'll see how it goes. But thank you all for being here. We opened up tonight's show with band leader, piano player born Raphael Renee, but you may know him as Googy Renee. This on his father's Class label, although I don't know if the father divested from Class at this release, which came out in January of 66, his 22nd of 26 releases. The song is called Smokey Joe's Lala. This charted number 98 on Cashbox, number 77 on Billboard, was a big number 2 record if you were listening to WAMO in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Googy Renee combo from January 66 on Class Records with Smokey Joe's Lala. I wonder if that's where the Robins went. Smokey Joe's Cafe. I would think so. But anyway, glad you are here. If you're new to the program, those of you tuned in on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as we started off here with the vocal portion with this group from Detroit, Michigan. Last week I played their debut single on Ollie McLaughlin's Karen record label. It was called The Kick. Now, listener Mnon requested their second release, which would become the group's biggest hit. Written by group member Donald Storball, it features Samuel George on lead. This is a hit that I'm starting off the program with. Normally do not, but it was number 7 on Billboard, 5 on Cashbox, 2 on the Billboard R&B chart, and a big number 1 record, you would think, on WJLB in Detroit, Michigan from March 66. Let's give a listen to the Capitals on the Karen label. It's called Cool Jerk.
King of the cool jerk. Look at them guys looking at me like I'm a fool, but deep down inside they know I'm cool. I said now the moment of truth has finally come, when I'm gonna show you some of that cool jerk. Now give me a little bit of drum by himself there. Now give me a little bit of bass with those 88s. Ah, you're cooking, baby. You're smoking. Now everybody, I wanna hear you all. They don't wear that smirk, 'cause they
There you go. Whoops. There you go. We open up with a request there for a listener Emnon there. That was a big hit for the Capitals back in 1966. Released in March of 66. Their second release on the Karen label, Cool Jerk, is the name of the tune. That's Samuel George on lead. I was looking all over for a vinyl copy of that. I hate those styrene painted on labels. Like I got one of their records, Zigzagging or whatever, which I first had. If it's mint, it's okay, but this didn't sound so bad, but I want the vinyl copy. Pretty sure I have one somewhere. I just couldn't find it as I kind of looked really quick. But anyway, welcome all of you here to the program. Got a big crowd as we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Up next, this husband and wife duo, Ike and Tina Turner. Her real name was Anna Mae Bullock, and they have a ton of releases on many different labels during their career. Mainly, I think, a ton on the Sue label, but also on Sonia. I think that was their label, Sonia Records. Warner Brothers, Loma, and this one's on the Bahari Brothers Kent label. They had 4 releases on the Kent label. This was their first, written by guitarist Ike Turner. It features Tina on lead. I think the Ikeettes are on this, backing her up. This charted number 95 on Billboard, number 10 record on KATZ in St. Louis, Missouri from September 64. Let's give a listen to Ike and Tina Turner on the Kent label. It's called I Can't Believe What You Say.
He gets me in the dark and he says he's my man, but when we walk down the streets, he never holds my hand. He said one day that he will marry me, but he tells his friends that will never be. I can't believe what you say, cause I see what you do. I can't believe what you say, cause I see what you do. When we go to a dance, I have to go in alone, but he always catches me before I get home. Then he wants to hug and kiss on me. Everybody's sleeping and no one can see. I can't believe what you say, cause I see what you do. Before the night was over, he was doing it again. He said one day that I would be his wife, but he wants me to wait for the rest of my life. I can't believe what you say, cause I see what you do. I can't believe what you say, cause I see what you do. I can't believe what you say, cause I see what you do.
Johnny G getting caught here right out of the box. I hate getting caught, but I am. There you go. That's the sound of Ike and Tina Turner. That's their first of 4 on the Kent record label, September 1964. I agree with you, Santi. Should have been a bigger hit, but was kind of a hit in St. Louis, Missouri. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for this next singer. He hails from Houston, Texas, signed with Don Robey's Duke label back in 1967. He had 7 releases on the Duke record label. His biggest hit was from October 67, his second release on Duke. It was called Sockin' 1, 2, 3. Is it 1, 2, 3? I don't know, I got a 4 there. But here's his 4th release, a song he wrote together with Bob Garner, who also arranged it. This was a big number 3 record on WRBD in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We go to July of 1968. Let's give a listen to John Roberts. John Roberts on the Duke label. It's called I'll Forget You. July 1968 release. It's on Don Roby's Duke Records out of Houston, Texas there. Mr. John Roberts. Isn't there a newscaster named John Roberts? But no, this is the singer John Roberts from Houston. I'll Forget You is the name of the tune. That's his fourth of 7 on the Duke record label. Johnny G is your disc jockey right here on Oldies and More Radio. Thank you all for being here, those of you in the YouTube chat and also in the Oldies and More chat as we continue here. Can't tell you much about this next singer. Her name is Ernestine Thompson, and I can just find that she has one release that came out on Vinnie Catalano's and Don Ames Blast Records out of New York City. A cool doo-wop on the Blast label. Coney Island Baby by that cool group, The Excellence. But this is an interesting tune. It was written by Curtis Mayfield, Freddie Young, and someone by the name of S. Armstrong, who I couldn't figure out who it was. It was also arranged by Willie Henderson. This is from May 64. Let's give a listen to Ernestine Thompson. It's on Blast Records out of New York. It's called Just One More Time.
This must be my day now. Oh yeah, that my luck starts spelling. Oh yeah, if you leave, I'll be trailing. So try one more time. Oh, one more time. Don't be a fool now. Don't be a fool and get all upset. All upset. The day that we met, I'll never forget. So try one more time. Oh, one more time. Please answer me, my darling. I am pleading for my heart. So be fast, pull me up and never let us live apart. And you got to try me one more time. One more time. Just one more time. One more time. Then you know that I'm the only one. So try one more time. Oh, one more time. The way that I love you and treated you, you shouldn't wanna go. Why you wanna put me down? I really don't know. Before you turn your back now, turn your back. You better start thinking. Start thinking. I'm like a red sheep, leaving me sinking. So try one more time. Oh, one more time. Try me one more time. One more time. Just one more time. Oh, one more time. Try me one more time. Just one more time.
Boy, sounding like an Impressions tune, right? Well, that's because Curtis Mayfield co-wrote that tune there. That's Ernestine Thompson. Ernestine Thompson from May 1964. It's on the Blast record label. It's called Just One More Time is the name of the tune. Johnny G is your disc jockey for a Wednesday evening. Hope I don't lose my mind here, but let's continue here for this next singer from Naples, Texas, born Arzell Hill. But he kind of shortened it a little bit to ZZ Hill, began singing gospel in the 1950s with the Spiritual Five. He would go solo in 1963 on the MH label, MH Records, founded by his older brother, Matt Hill. Then in 1964, he signed with Kent Records, had 15 releases on the Kent label. This is his 10th, a tune written by Jimmy Holiday, Jimmy Lewis, and Cliff Chamber. And this charted number 29 on WJMO in Cleveland, Ohio. If you were listening, let's go to April 1967 for ZZ Hill. ZZ Hill on the Kent record label. It's called Wait a minute. Hold on. Do I got the... Oh, wait. I got the wrong side here. It's called Baby, I'm Sorry.
Tell me, darling, what's on your mind? I can tell by your face something you've been hiding. I can see by the look in your eyes you've been crying. It hurts me to see you upset, but I know that I've done my best. If I ever did anything wrong to break up my happy home, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. When I tell you I love you, I think it's all in vain. 'Cause baby, I noticed lately and you got been away changed. I'm counting on you to see me through. Baby, if it hurt you, it hurt me too. If I ever did anything wrong to break up my happy home, if I ever did anything wrong to break up my happy home, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Can't you see I'm sorry? To my heart, I'm sorry. If I ever told you a lie, if I ever caused you to cry, if I ever did anything wrong to break up my happy home, if I ever did anything wrong to break up my happy home, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Misunderstanding we can do without. 'Cause my love for you, darling, let there be no doubt. If I should get headed in the wrong direction, all I need is your love and affection.
That's April 67 release there for ZZ Hill, and some girls backing them up in the background. They're trying to do kind of like a Supremes ooh in the back. The ZZ Hill on the Kent record label. Baby, I'm Sorry is the name of the tune. Hopefully you're not sorry tuned into the Vinyl Treasure Show. I'm your disc jockey, Johnny G. Welcome those of you new to the program here. If you're new on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up if you dig what Johnny G is doing. Don't forget to click the bell for notifications. This is the first show of the week. Tomorrow I will not be on. I'll be on next Thursday with more 78s out of my collection, but I will be here on Saturday night on YouTube and also on Oldies and More Radio, 9 to midnight again with the 1950s, early 60s show. So if you have a request, you can email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com as we continue here. And on last week's 60s show, I featured James Brown and his famous Flames. That was for listener Bill Olb. He requested a 1960 release on King, James's cover of Bewildered. This week, Edmund Williams of Queens, New York, requested the B-side of a big hit that James Brown had. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the tune I Got You, parentheses, I Feel Good. I'm afraid to play that here on the program, but this is the B-side that did chart. This charted number 32 on KYOK in Houston, Texas. It's a song he wrote. This is going out to Edmund Williams, October 1965. James Brown and the Famous Flames on King Records, It's a B-side. It's called I Can't Help It, parentheses, I Just Do for Edmund.
I love you, but you don't love me. I love you, but you don't love me. I can't help it. I can't help it. I just do. I want you, but you don't want me. I want you, but you don't want me. I can't help it. I can't help it. I just do. If you were me, would you take it? If you would be true, I know we could make it. I can't help it, just can't help it. I just do. If you were me, would you take it? If you'd be true, we could make it. I can't help it. I just can't help it. I just do.
B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go for Edmund Williams in Queens, New York, October 65 release for James Brown and the Famous Flames. That's the flip side of I Got You, I Feel Good, song called I Can't Help It, I Just Do. I feel good when I play my 45's. I hope you do too. This is really the only time I get to enjoy it as you do. So if it sounds like I'm having a good time, I am. So is my mom listening downstairs in the kitchen there. Say hi to Mom. I hope it's all connected okay for you as we continue here. And up next, this gal, she's out of the UK. She had 2 US releases here and in the States, and it's on the Hickory label, which is out of Nashville, Tennessee. They had a number of UK artists on the label, and this is the B-side to her second release, a tune written by Gordon Mills and Johnny Harris. Now supposedly this tune was played at that Wigan Casino Club or dance hall, whatever you want to call it, where those Northern Soulies they dance their lives away out there in the early 70s. Still doing it today too, by the way. But it's from June of '66. Her name is Nita Rossi. Nita Rossi on the Hickory label. It's called Something to Give.
Gotta get
There you go. That she's out of the UK. Her name is Nita Rossi. Nita Rossi from June '66. That was like a top 20 UK hit, I think. That's on the Hickory label though. Her on Hickory Records, Something to Give is the name of the tune. Johnny G always has something to give. I'm playing my 45s, and we play your requests here. And let's fill a request right now for I'm gonna make sure that Charlene's got the name right, and she does not. Charlene, you gotta get the names right, Charlene. This is a request for David Silberg in our YouTube chat room. She's got a T in your name there, David. But this gal is from Kingstree, South Carolina. Her career began back in 1960. She recorded for the No More record label with a song called All in My Mind. She had some other cool records on the No More label, but then she also recorded for ABC Paramount, some good records she has on there. And then Juan Records, it wasn't her final stop, but David requested her second release on the Juan label. This is actually the intended B-side. This tune, written and produced by Ed Townsend of For Your Love fame, had a big hit in 1958 on the Capitol label, but he was involved in from that point on into the 1960s, well into the 1960s. This one arranged by Stan Green. This charted number 8 on WUST in Bethesda, Maryland from October 63. For David Silberg in our YouTube chat room, Miss Maxine Brown on Juan Records. It's called Since I Found You.
Ooh, since I found you. Ooh, since I found you.
Since I found you, baby.
Ooh, since I found you.
Since I found you.
Ooh, since I found you.
Since I found you, baby.
Ooh, since I found you.
My life has changed.
Yes, it has.
Oh, yes. Since I found you.
Ooh, since I found you.
There's no more dark clouds hanging over my head. No tossing and turning, no more in my bed. And no more tears, oh no, I have to shed. You know why? My life has changed. Since I found you. Oh, since I found you, baby.
Since I found you.
I get up in the morning, all I have is a smile on my face.
Since I found you.
I seem to be in love, oh yes I am, with the whole human race.
Since I found you.
And in my heart, oh yes, there's no empty space. You know why? My life has changed. Oh yes, since I found you. I used to sit around most every day with nothing to do. All I would do is just pass that old time away. Oh yes, I would. And I'd watch, I said I'd watch that old clock on the wall. Oh yes, I would. Just hoping and praying, yes, I'm praying for a good God like you are called. Oh yeah. But now I've lost those skies of gray, and now the sun shines every day. Oh, since I found you. Since I found you, baby. No, no, I'll never cry no more.
Since I found you.
Since I found you, baby. I don't have to go running from door to door.
October 1963 release there from Maxine Brown. That's by request For David Silberg in our YouTube chat room, it's Since I Found You is the name of the tune. That's on the Wand record label. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Up next, this gal, born in Biloxi, Mississippi, first recording back in 1961 for the Queen record label. She would follow that one up with two on the Foxy label in 62. This was her final release on Sid Nathan's Federal record label, a tune written by Sonny Thompson and Richard Parker. Let's go to November of 1963 for Mary Johnson. Mary Johnson on the Federal label. It's called Hard Forgetting Memories. Her name is Mary Johnson. Mary Johnson on Sid Nathan's Federal Records there from November 63. Hard Forgetting Memories is the name of the tune. The record I picked up for $1. I picked it up for a couple bucks. It's definitely worth it, I say. Let's flip it over here. Give a listen to the flip side here of this 45. I think this is the intended A side here. We just heard Hard Forgetting Memories. Let's flip it over here. Mary Johnson on Federal. It's called You Have My Blessing.
In the sea that you can get with just one wink. Will they make you happy? You better take a little time.
You think that's a gong in there they used to have on the Gong Show? You know, they used to hit that thing gong. I don't know. It's. I think it was on the flip side too, if I'm not mistaken. November '63, Mary Johnson. Mary Johnson on the Federal record label. "You Have My Blessing" is the name of the tune. We heard the flip side there. Prior to that, "Hard Forgetting Memories" is the name of the tune. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener Frank Gingaro. In our YouTube chat room. Got to say hi to Frank and also to his wife Jerry. This lead singer of this group goes back to 1954, recording as the lead singer of The Dreams on the Savoy record label. He would go solo beginning in 1960 with releases on Ember and Herald. Now in 62, he became the lead singer of the modern Redcaps, had releases on Smash and Rowax and Pentown and Lawn, and this 45 that Frank requested, their last single, which was on the Swan record label, and it's a song he co-wrote with Richard Barrett, who also produced it. Again, the lead singer on this is George Tinley from January 66, going out to Frank Gingaro in our YouTube chat room. The modern Redcaps on Swan Records. It's called "Never Too Young," parentheses, "to Fall in Love," for Frank and Jerry. There you go. That's George Tinley and the Modern Redcaps from January 66. It's on the Swan record label out of Philadelphia by request for Frank and Jerry Gingaro in our YouTube chat room. That's "Never Too Young," to parentheses, "to fall in love." And George Tinley would have, I think, another release in 67 on the Veep label. Then he has three on the Juan label. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures. Fill a request for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat. He's listening down in Mexico. He requested this trio out of Chicago, Illinois. They included Walter Granger, Ronnie Strong, and lead singer Donald Jenkins. And they were known as Donald Jenkins and the Daylighters. not to be confused with the Daylighters that recorded for the Tip Top label. Now, this group would have 2 releases on the Cortland label. This is their first. This charted number 54 on Billboard and Cash. No, I'm sorry. No, can't see here. 64 on Billboard, 54 on Cashbox, but a big number 7 record on KQV in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, co-written by the lead singer Donald Jenkins from July 63. For Adrian, Donald Jenkins and the Daylighters, it's called Native Girl, that is in parentheses, Elephant Walk, on the Cortland label.
When your stomach speaks, you forget your mind. When your mind speaks, you forget your heart. But when your heart speaks, you forget everything. Oh, the night was splendid and serene. Yes, when a native girl wiggled right into my dreams. She did a little dance. It seemed so popular. And I lost my heart in darkest Africa. She did a dance, it brought romance, the elephant walk. And whoa, those swaying hips, they put me in a trance. And all at once, I began to dance. The feeling, yeah, 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 is paradise, I know. For an American boy from the south side of Chicago. Elephant walk, Lord, Lord, Lordy, Lord, Lord, Lord. Crazy memories, Lord, Lord, Lordy, Lord. If they knew what I knew, there wouldn't be no wars. There'd only be time for a little girl and boy. Crazy melody, always haunting me. Crazy melody, always haunting me.
As by request for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat, and that's July 63 release. Donald Jenkins and the Daylighters with the what do you call it? With the sounds in the background there of the wilderness. There you go, Native Girl, Elephant Walk, with Donald Jenkins on lead there. That's on the Cortland record label. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasures show. And next up, an actress and singer known for her work on the Broadway stage and TV. Her real name was Ellen Boulton, Bolton, Boulton, but she used the alias as Kelly Garrett with two R's and 2 T's. This is her debut single, actually her first of 2 on Fred Astaire's Ava label. You know, Ava Records, named after Fred Astaire's daughter. It was another label like Charo or something, and they had to change it, but they changed it to Ava. On this tune, written by Billy Page, it's arranged and conducted by Gene Page. We go to August 63, Kelly Garrett on the Ava record label. It's called Baby, It Hurts. August 1963 release there for Kelly Garrett. Kelly Garrett on the Ava record label. That's how you pronounce it. Written by Billy Page and arranged by Gene Page. Baby It Hurts is the name of the tune. Talking about hurts, my knees have been killing me, although they've been a little bit less because I lost, at least since Tuesday morning, I lost like 11 pounds, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to continue on my weight loss journey. We'll see. I've done this many times before, so I know, but I can't exercise like I used to because my knee joint, my kneecap is hitting into the bone on the inside of my knee, so I have to ice it but I can't walk that well. So today was a better day for some reason. I don't know. But baby, it hurts. As we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, and let's fill a request for listener Edmund Williams. He requested Little Anthony and the Imperials. Now, their career was resurrected when they signed with Don Costa's DCP International label back in 1964. They had 4 hits in a row. They did really well their first 4 releases. I think the worst they did was 16 on the Billboard pop charts. And I think I'm on the outside looking in, going out of my head, Hurt So Bad, and Take Me Back, all great sellers for the group. This was their 5th release that made it up to number 40 on Cashbox, 34 on Billboard, 23 on the R&B chart, and a big number 8 record on WARM in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and also on WATC up by Darrell in Flint, Michigan. This is produced and arranged by Teddy Randazzo, and it says on the label with 101 strings, so evidently that is the orchestra backing them up, I guess. So this is by request for Edmund Williams, September 65, Little Anthony and the Imperials on DCP International, their rendition of the tune I Miss You So. This is for Edmund.
Those happy hours I spend with you, that lovely most of all, I miss you so. your sweet caresses, each rendezvous, your voice so soft and low. Most of all, I miss you so. With no regrets, no tears. Now you find my heart filled to the top with tears. I'll always love you and I want you to. How much you never know. Most of all, I miss you so. I'll always love you and want you to. How much you never know. Most of all, I miss you so.
That's 101 strings backing them up there. That's going out to Edmund Williams, September 65. Little Anthony and the Imperials. That's their 5th release on DCP International. I Miss You So. And Edmund also requested the flip side, as he does often. And he says he knows all these flip sides. So I said, okay. So let's flip it over here. This is the B-side, again, written and produced by Teddy Randazzo with the 101 strings, and this charted somewhere. It did. It was a number 20 record on KXOA in Sacramento, California. So this did chart. It's from September 65. It's the B-side to I Miss You So by Little Anthony Imperials. It's called Get Out of My Life for Edmund.
Now that we're through and you have gone far away, why am I crying for you? Get out of my mind, get out of my life, get out of my after night, I tell myself you were gone, but I know you're still around. Get out of my mind, get out of my heart, get out of my life. Why do I need
B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go. That's the fifth release for Little Anthony and the Imperials on DCP International, Don Costa's label there. Just heard the B-side, Get Out of My Life, and we heard the A-side, I Miss You So. Both those requested by Edmund Williams. Let's continue here. Fill a request now for listener Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. This group is out of Gary, Indiana. This is on Bud Pressner's Staff label. After this release, lots of gospel 45's on the Staff record label. I think Bill O bought one up here the last time he was, or either the first or the second time he did his gospel show. We'll talk about Bill O later in the program. But this is the group's only release, arranged by Maurice Rogers. Now, Charlene and I were talking about this record and like, where is this group from? But supposedly either the lead singer or group member on this is Mel Britt. Mel Britt has a very rare soul record or in-demand soul record on the FIP label out of Chicago. But that's all we saw. But I like both sides of this 45. Now, Warren requested, this is the intended A side. He requested this side. It's Ferdy has 1967. I can't even date this thing right. And then 45 Cat has 68. So I don't know which one is right. I couldn't find a copyright on it, but they're called the Versatiles. The Versatiles on this Staff label. It's called Cry Like a Baby, not the Box Tops tune. This is Cry Like a Baby. This is for Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room.
When I was just a little child, oh how it hurt when things would go wrong. Or as I grew on through the years, to have my feelings stepped upon. But the biggest hurt of them all was baby, when you failed to call. I fell down on my knees and cried just like a little baby, just like a little baby. Oh, yes I did, you know that I did. A big disappointment came to me the day that I left home. It was on that day that I found that I was not yet home. But the biggest disappointment to me, girl, when you set my life free, I fell down on my knees and cried just like a little baby, just like a little baby, baby. Oh, yes I did. It would be easier to count all of the leaves upon a tree than to take away, baby, the feeling deep down within me. I guess I'll have to play the part of a soul man in the I guess I'll have to wait around and hope my feelings melt away. Oh, how sweet it is to know you receive in life just what you give. Oh, how sweet it is to know the secret to life is to live and let live. But the sweetest moment to me, girl, when you came back on your hands to me, you fell down on your knees and cried just like a little baby, just like a little baby, baby. And don't people cry all of their lives, cry like a baby, baby, baby.
I don't know. What do you want to call that? 67 or 68? But there you go. That's by request for listener Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room. They're called the Versatiles. The Versatiles. They're out of Gary, Indiana. It's on the Staff label. Cry Like a Baby is the name of the tune. You know, that's the intended A-side. You know, the B-side, I like the B-side too of this. I had this in my, I said, I have this record. Because, you know, when I get the requests, I'm like, do I have this? And as soon as I see a photograph of it, because I got a pretty good photographic memory, or at least I had, I said, wait, I got that record. So I had to look in my V boxes that are over here on the side, and it was in there. So then I cleaned it up, and then we are listening to it tonight. It's going to be filed in the 60s soul box. But let's flip the 45 over. I think the flip side is excellent too. These are the Versatiles. This is the flip side of Cry Like a Baby on the Staff label, either 67 or 68. It's called Lonely Man.
He's lonely, just a lonely man. I'm a lonely man, just a lonely man. And I sit in my lonely room, hoping and praying you'll be coming home soon. I love you with all of my heart. You said that we never, never part. But I just can't understand why I'm just a lonely, lonely, lonely man. In a lonely, oh yeah, I'm just a lonely, 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 lonely man. Sitting in a lonely, lonely, oh yeah. Every night, before I lay down my head, I get down on my knees, and this is what I say: please send her home to me. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down on my knees. If she come back to me, I'll never let her be so lonely. 'Cause I'm just lonely, lonely man. In a lonely, lonely, lonely man. Yeah, I'm a lonely man now, sitting in a lonely Don't let this last forever. Please send her home soon. My heart is not getting any stronger. Sitting in this lonely room. 'Cause I'm a lonely man now. Yes, I am.
There you go. That is an A and B side there. The A side for Warren Russell, the Versatiles, from 67 or 68 on the Staff label, Cry Like a Baby, and that's a cool ballad on the flip side, the Versatiles with Lonely Man. No need to be lonely on a Wednesday evening if you're tuned into the Vinyl Treasure Show. It's my all 60s edition. If you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You need to be signed into YouTube. In order to do that, you can make up a name and you can sign in, and you can participate in chat. A lot of people do not. Most people do not. Or you can send me an email at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Let us continue here for this gal, mostly singing in gospel groups. She was born in Marvell, Arkansas, and she moved to Chicago. She was a member of a number of gospel groups, the Argos Singers, I think, the Ward Singers, the Dorothy Norwood Singers, and she cut some secular 45's, first on King Records, I think, and also on the Calla label in 67. This one's on Blue Rock, came out in December of 68. It was written by Joe Goodwin, produced by Joe Armstead and Mel Collins, arranged by Willie Henderson. This is from December of 1968. Let's give a listen to Shirley Walls, W-A-H-L. It says Shirley Walls and spouse. So I don't know. Is this her? This is her husband singing with her, I guess. I don't know. But it's called Prove It Every Day. Shirley Walls and spouse from December 68 on Blue Rock. Go. That is Shirley Walls. Is there apostrophe S on this? I gotta see. How do you? Because I have her records on Smash. There is no apostrophe on this. Not on this one. WAHLS and spouse. Charlene has it here, but she has it after the record plays. I would have put it up on top, but her spouse's name is actually the writer of the song. His name is Joe Goodwin. Okay, she has other releases earlier than this, I think on Smash and Grand and Blue Candle. Now, it says here that she also started her own gospel group called the Shirley Walls Singers. There you go. But there she was singing with her spouse, called Prove It Every Day from December 68 on the Blue Rock record label. Let's go to Freeport, New York for this next 45. It's on Bill Seabrook's Black Falcon label. Now, this group is called The Weeknights. The tune written and produced by label owner Bill Seabrook, arranged by Richard T. And this is a touch of the 70s, so Santi, this is from December 71, The Weeknights. This charted number 17 on KDIA in Oakland, California. I don't know how I got this record. Well, I found it in the wild for a dime. You can't go wrong. The Weeknights here on Black Falcon Records from December 71. It's called What Did I Do Wrong?
Darling, if I made a mistake, then I'm sorry. What else can I say after I say I'm sorry? You must forgive in order to be forgiven yourself. Girl, it hurts me so bad to know I hurt you. But baby, please tell me the truth right now. What did I do wrong to make you leave me? What did I do wrong for you to say goodbye? Love me from the start. Girl, you left me with a broken heart. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Don't leave me, baby. No, 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 baby. Love you, baby. The water flows down a lonely stream, but I need your love to comfort me for this loneliness I got. It's about to make me cry. Oh, baby. Baby, 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 I'm begging on my bending knees, child. Baby, baby, oh, listen to me, baby. I never had a girl treat me this way. Morning, noon, and night, girl, you treat me the same way. What did I do wrong? What did I say? Treat me, baby, treat me this way. Oh, baby, don't leave me, baby. I need you right now. That's why I say all of this loneliness I got just about to make me cry.
Touch of the 70s here on the All 60s edition. They're called The Weeknights. The Weeknights from December 71. It's on the Black Falcon record label. What Did I Do Wrong is the name. You know, Carol Blades does a song called What Did I Do Wrong with the harp tones backing her up. I could play that. I could play all versions of the songs with the same title that are completely different. That's a thought. As we continue here on the All 60s edition, let's go back to Chicago now with this group. They had two releases for Jack Daniels and Johnny Moore's Hit Sound Records out of Chicago. This is their second release, written by Jack Daniels and his girlfriend, Bonnie Thompson. And this is from, Shirley, this sounds earlier than 1970, Charlene. I had 1970. I sometimes question those single dates. I question single dates, and sometimes they're correct, but I always want to check it out, you know. It's the group is called the Innovations, Inovations. Paid $1 for this record on the Hit Sound label. It's called Just Keep On Loving Me, the Innovations.
Much
They're called the Innovations. Innovations there on the Hit Sound record label. Just keep on loving me. That's what it says. It says Jack Daniels and Johnny Moore. They own the Hit Sound record label out of Chicago. And Bonnie Thompson, the girlfriend, a co-writer on that from 1970. There you go. Let's go to 1968 now with this a female trio from Harlem, New York. They included Frances Gearing, Betty Stokes, and Mildred Vaney. Collectively, they were known as the Glories. They had 8 releases on the Date record label. This is their 4th. I just picked this up with a picture sleeve, which looks pretty cool. I showed you that picture sleeve. It's also on my YouTube wall. This one produced by Bob Yorey, arranged by Tico Wilshire, features Frances Gearing on lead. Let's go to March of 68, the Glories on Date. It's called My Sweet, Sweet Baby.
Every hour that I live, everything I say to you,
as March 68 release there for the Glories. The Glories on the Date record label. That's their fourth release, My Sweet, Sweet Baby. That's Frances Gearing on lead. Let's continue here on the All 60s edition. Fill a request, special request for Andy Lamusio. He was in our YouTube chat room. He wants to send this song out to Frank Cassie, as they both were into soul, not only group harmony, great group harmony, but also soul harmony too. As we go back up to Chicago, actually this group from Chicago Heights, Illinois, they signed with ABC Paramount Records in 1964 as the Marvellos, not to be confused with the group with the same name out of Los Angeles, California. Now this Chicago group had 9 releases on ABC Records. Now 5 as the Marvellos and 4 as the Mighty Marvellos. Now this is their 6th release for ABC. This bubbled under at number 105, was number 24 on the R&B chart, and a big number 3 record on WFED in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's from November of 67. It features Johnny Payton on lead. This is by request for Andy Lamusio. He wants to send this one out to Frank Cassie, the Mighty Marvellos on ABC. It's called In the Morning.
after all it was late, and you were on one of your drinking spree. Everything's gonna be alright when the morning comes. When it comes. When the morning comes, darling, I know just how good you feel. In the morning, let's change our weary night to a midday thrill. But everything's gonna be alright. I know things gonna be alright. And everything's gonna be alright when the morning comes. When the morning comes, baby, baby, when it comes.
Those are the Mighty Marvellos. Mighty Marvellos going out to, actually requested by Andy Lamusio, wants to dedicate that tune to Frank Cassie, November 67. That's their first as the Mighty Marvellos. And I mentioned, because they had 9 in total. So there you go. That's their fifth. And probably their, yeah, so after 4, they had their next 4. No, wait. Yes, that is their fifth. 6, 7, 8, 9, another 4. But anyway, as I lose my mind, that's Johnny Paidon lead the Mighty Marvellos with In the Morning. It's on ABC Records. And one of the few groups, well, there were a few groups that did have, they still had the bass in the group. I mean, up front. I think the Druvels used the bass. There was somebody else that used the bass. I'm trying to think on the records there, but there were some groups in the later 60s that used a bass up front, as they did like in the 50s. But anyway, I mean, you always had a bass in the group, but I mean really prominent though. As we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, let's have the sound of Motown here. This singer from Collinsville, Mississippi. He was the older brother to David Ruffin, who was, of course, a member of the Temptations, also has some solo releases. But his biggest hit was in 1966, came out on the soul label called What Becomes of the Broken Hearted. I think I've played that here, but those are records I'm afraid to play, but they're great. But his career started back in 1961 with releases on the Miracle label, again associated with Motown. And this produced by Miss Ray, who was really Berry Gordy Jr.'s second wife, Raynoma Lyles Gordy. But, well, wait, maybe that one was, so that shouldn't have been in there, Charlene. This is the 8th release for Jimmy Ruffin on Soul Records, written by Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong. And this is actually a cover song. I guess I have to flip down to Gladys Knight and the Pips did this back in 1967, also on the Soul label. And this one charted number 16 on WOIC in Columbia, South Carolina from June 68. Jimmy Ruffin on Soul Records. It's called Don't Take Your Love From Me. Jimmy Ruffin.
I can feel his presence whenever I'm kissing you. How can you ask me to try and understand? Well, just put yourself in my place. Go, see if you can. I'm begging you. No, don't you let him. No, don't let him take your love from me. I'm begging you. No, don't you let him.
much more, my dear.
My love can move mountains, that's how strong it is for you. And for you to walk away into his arms will surely break my heart in two. I'm begging you.
No, don't you let him.
Please, babe,
Don't let him take your love from me.
have mercy, baby.
No, don't you let him.
No, no,
Don't let him take your love from me.
I couldn't stand it. If you leave me for him, you would truly be unfair. Just ask yourself, whenever you needed me, wasn't I always there? Now I'm begging you, baby, down on bended knees. Baby, 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 please stay here with me. I'm begging you.
No, don't you let him.
Oh no,
Don't let him take your love from me.
I'm begging you.
No, don't you let him.
Please, baby,
Don't let him take your love from me.
I can't stand it, girl.
Don't you let him.
That's the sound of Motown here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Jimmy Ruffin, and I don't know which one this is on his soul label. June 1968. Don't Take Your Love From Me is the name of the tune. Jimmy Ruffin on the soul record label. Let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show as this gal from don't see it here. Her name is Maddie Moultrie. She recorded, this is on the Columbia record label. Now, this is a cover tune done originally by O.V. Wright with the Keys back in 1964 on the Gold Wax record label. Now, this was right before Richard Goddard had his Sire Productions, because this is an early Sire Productions 45, and then later on I think he created the Sire record label. I think that's how it went. But this is arranged by Bert Keys. This is from October 66. Maddie Moultrie on Columbia Records. It's called That's How Strong My Love Is. Maddie Moultrie.
Let you know that I'm still around.
As October 66 release on the Columbia record label, Maddie Moultrie. Maddie Moultrie. Now, Charlene she is an evangelist, okay? Song entitled That's How Strong My Love Is. She has two other releases on the Deline record label. That is an early Sire production by Richard Gottaher. That's where I would have looked, Charlene, for information by her. And going to do a flip side request for Leonard Mancini after this request for listener Warren Russell. This group included Derek Martin. He was out of Detroit, and also included Howard Guyton. Howard Guyton, of course, was a member of the Pearls, I think originally from Detroit too, by the way. And Derek began his career at age 17 when he joined Duke Ellington and Duke Ellington's band, I guess. Now, Howard Guyton was the cousin to Dave Baby Cortez, of course, formed the Pearls, and also Howie and the Sapphires, and I think a couple other groups. But this group was called the Top Notes. They had 4 on the Atlantic label, and actually, they know what the Top Notes did. They did the original version of Twist and Shout, by the way. And then this release on Herb Abramson's Festival record label. This one released in April of 1962 by request for Warren Russell. The Top Notes on Festival. It's called Wait For Me Baby. The Festivals with Howard Guyton on lead.
Wait for me, baby. I won't be long. Lord, I'm taking the little train home. Wait for me, baby. I won't be long. I said my love for you is a mighty, mighty strong. I'm heading home. I'm heading home.
Hustle, baby. Well, don't you cry. Your daddy's gonna see you. Well, I buy. Wait for me, baby. I won't be long. I said my love for you is a mighty, mighty strong. Well, I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. Yeah. Wait for me, baby. I won't be long. I said my love for you is a mighty, mighty strong. Girl, I'm coming home. You know I'm coming back home. I can see you just sitting there waiting. All night long. Hold tight, baby. I'm on my way. You never stop loving me. I said a night and a day. I waited for my baby. I won't be long. Lord, I'm taking that other train home. Wait for me, baby. I won't be long. I say my love for you is a mighty, mighty strong. Girl, I'm coming up. I got to come back. Wait for me, baby. I won't be long. I say my love for you is a mighty, mighty strong. Coming back. I got to come back.
That's going out to Warren Russell. Actually, there's dual leads on that. You definitely can hear Howard Guyton. He has an unmistakable voice. But those are the Top Notes. The Top Notes from April 62 on the festival label. Wait For Me Baby is the name of the tune. Let's backtrack a little bit and played that Mighty Marvellos for Andy Lamusio, and from 1967 In the Morning. Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat asked for the flip side. We can do an instant request with the records if I have them up here, so we'll flip it over here for Leonard Mancini, November 67 on ABC Records, the Mighty Marvellos with Talkin' 'Bout Ya Baby. This is for Leonard Mancini.
one who will be true. So my love, take my advice, stay sweet and kind, and always be nice, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, talking about your baby, alright, talking about your girl now, alright, talking about your baby, alright, oh yeah. I told you to leave, get out of my life, but now I've changed my mind. I wanna walk you back in my life, but you are so wrong, and I shouldn't forgive you, but you know I love you, and that's all. Oh baby, please don't go. Oh baby, baby, don't you walk out that door. Said, oh my love, take my advice, stay sweet and kind, and always be there, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, talking about your baby, alright, talking about your baby, alright, talking about our, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Instant requests here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. If I have the 45 up here, I'll spin it. Those are the Mighty Marvellos by request for Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat room. That is the flip side of In the Morning, November 67. Talking About Ya Baby is the name of the tune. It's on the ABC record label. Let's continue here. And up next, this gal born Irma Lee in Pochalatoula, Louisiana. You know, Johnny G's got problems with pronunciation. Yeah, she was discovered by Tommy Ridgely while working as a waitress down in Louisiana, and she was coined the Soul Queen of New Orleans. First recording for the Ron record label in November of '59, and then she moved over to the Minute label. This is her first of 6 on the Minute label, written by Alan Toussaint. This charted number 13 on KDIA. If you were listening in Oakland, California, we go to April 61. Early Irma Thomas on the Minute label. The song is called Cry On.
All of my tears are in vain. I've just lost my mind. But in spite of all the wrong he's done, I just cry on, I just cry. But I still love him with all my heart. Never, 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 baby, did I want to fall. lost my man. But in spite of all the wrong he's done, I just cry. I just
Sounds of Louisiana here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. The great Irma Thomas there, April 1961. That's her first release on the Minute record label. Cry On is the name of the tune. Let's stay in Louisiana for this next artist, born in Denham Springs, Louisiana. And he also made his debut on the Ron record label in 1961. He's got a great record on the Sonora label in 62, a song called Here I Go Again. But then in 1964, he signed with Sam Montalbano's Montel record label out of Louisiana. And this was his first release on the label. Actually, it's a cover song. This was first done by Art Neville in 62 on Instant. And Neville wrote the tune. This is produced by Sam Montel, 1964. Let's give a listen to Lee Tillman. Lee Tillman on the Michelle record label. And his version of the tune, I think the, who's the one that sings Not Too Long Ago? He does it also. Oh, gosh, I'm losing my mind. But let's give a listen to this version by Lee Tillman, his version of All These Things.
The touch of your lips, baby, next to mine, gets me all excited now. You know it makes me feel fine. The touch of your hand, your sweet hello, the fire that's inside you when you're holding me close. Your love so warm and tender. You know the thrill is so divine. Is all these things that makes my baby mine. Now if you would leave me, I think I would die. Or when you were 10 minutes late, I started to cry. I've got it bad, but that's alright, as long as you're here each and every night. Don't you know that your love is so warm and tender? The thrill is so divine. It is all these things that makes my baby mine. The touch of your hand, baby, that makes you mine. To taste your sweet lips, my love, that makes you mine. It's all these things, baby, they make you mine. All of these things.
Cover tunes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go, Lee Tillman there with his rendition of the tune All These Things. That's from 64 on the Michelle record label. I was thinking of the Paula release too, by the Uniques, Joe Stampley and the Uniques, that I have featured here on this program. But let us continue. Here's fill a request for listener Adrian Viterbo. Actually, it's a flip side request from last week. I played Tawny Williams for John Ferry on the Chess record label. He requested You Lost Me. Now, Adrian wanted to hear the flip side, which was written by Lona Stevens, and produced by Abner Spector, arranged by Lou Douglas. This is from October 62. Tawny Williams on Chess for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. It's called Pretty Little Words. October 62 there for Tawny Williams. That's going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat. He's listening down in Mexico. The Tawny Williams on Chess. Tough production label there. I think early production sound on Tough Associated. I think they distributed, the Chess distributed Tough records too, by the way. That's Pretty Little Words is the name of the tune. As we continue here on the All 60s edition, those of you that are finding out about the show for the first time, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. This is the first show of 3 that I normally do during the week. I doing the 78 show, which is a 2 o'clock in the afternoon show, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays, but not tomorrow. It takes me 2 weeks to gather these 78s out of my collection. They're down in the no humidity basement, so I'll be back next week for that show. But I'm back here on Saturday night with my 50s and early 60s. We begin at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Oldies and More Radio, and also live on the YouTube stream, so click that bell to get notifications. You can always go to my YouTube website too, because I put the upcoming shows there, so you can click the reminder. You'll get an email if you do that, but you got to be signed into YouTube. Let's fill a request for listener Warren Russell as we go to Morris Levy's Roulette record label, and I really like both sides of this 45, and both sides written by the same writers, Joel L. Canaday, Mike Lewis, and William McCorkle. I'm guessing this group is out of New York. The song would later be covered by a group over in the UK. They were called the Transatlantics. They released it on the Jubilee record label in 1965, but this is the original. Came out in August of 64. They're called the Avalons. The Avalons on Roulette Records for Warren Russell. It's called Many Things from Your Window for Warren.
You can always see many things from your window. Oh yeah, you can always see many things from your window. Oh yeah, you can see the stars in the sky. You can see your lover walking by. You can always see from your window. You can always see many things from your window. Oh yeah, you can always see many things from your window. Oh yeah, you can see her with another guy. It make you feel as though you wanna cry. You can always see many things from your window. You can always hear many things from your window. Oh yeah, you can always hear many things from your window. Oh yeah, you can hear her saying with the fire that she's in love with another guy. You can always hear many things from your window. Many things from your window. Many things from your window. Many things from your window.
That's going out to Warren Russell in our YouTube chat. I like that record too, Warren. I do. Those are the Avalons. Avalons from August 64. Morris Levy's Roulette Records. Many Things from Your Window is the name of the tune. I saw the gardeners today from my attic window as I was preparing for the show, but among other things, as we continue here on the All 60s edition. If you have a request, you can send it to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Let's continue here, this time for a singer from Clarksdale, Mississippi. His name is Bonnie, Charlene? Bonnie Rice? Okay. He was a member of the Falcons from 1963 to 1965. Which Falcons? I don't know. He recorded as Sir Mac Rice or Mac Rice. Take your pick. I had rice the other night though, but only a half a cup. But first in 1964 for the Lupine label. I have that record. Also releases on Blue Rock and Mercury. This is his first of two that he had on the Stax label. This is a tune he wrote and charted number 20 on WJLB in Detroit, Michigan. Let's go to March of 1967. Are any girls out there wear your mini skirts? Charlene used to when she was much younger, but no more. But this is from September 67. Sir Mac Rice on the Stax record label. It's called Mini Skirt Mini.
On your head, send you to the baker shop to get my bread. Better put your long red lace socks on. The baker man might wanna drive you home, but baby, oh baby, say, many skirting men, I'm sending you across the sea. Got a little something you can do for me. Send you way over in Liverpool. Show John them how to boogaloo, but baby, little girl, don't forget to pull for your left hand arm. All right, they're gonna be standing in line. Woo-wee. But baby, baby, tell them your honey is mine. All right. Mini skirt, mini, keep on moving. Mini skirt, keep your things on, baby. Mini skirt, mini, short and tight. Mini skirt, you make me feel alright. Mini skirt, mini, hit the nail on the head. Cut your skirt to show your big bow leg. You're walking down the street to make the traffic tight. Police on the corner don't know left from the right, but keep on moving, baby. You know you're alright, alright. Keep on when I'm short and tight, baby. 'Cause you know you're out of sight.
That's the first of two on the Stax record label there for Sir Mac Rice from March 67. Mini Skirt Mini is the name of the tune. Let's fill a request for listener Frank Chingaro in our YouTube chat as we go to Philadelphia for this group. They had a big #1 hit with their debut single. Came out on the Parkway record label in 1963. A song called So Much in Love, or So in Love, came out two ways on Parkway. But they signed with MGM Records, had two releases on the MGM record label, and I don't know which one this is, but this is produced by Artie Ripp and arranged by Jimmy the Whiz Wisner. This charted number 28 on WFMJ in Daytona Beach, Florida. It features George Williams Jr. on lead. Let's go to May of 1966 for The Sound of the Times on MGM, by request for Frank Chingaro and their rendition of the tune Pretend, for Frank.
You're not too young to pretend. You're not too young to pretend.
Pretend you're happy when you're blue. It isn't very hard to do. And you'll find happiness without letting whenever you pretend. Remember, anyone can dream, and nothing's bad as it may seem. The little things you haven't got mean a lot if you pretend. You'll find love you can share, one you can call all your own. Just close your eyes, she'll be there. You'll never be alone. And if you sing my melody, you'll be pretending just like me. The world is mine, it can be yours, my friend. So why don't you pretend? Pretend you're happy when you're blue. It isn't very hard to do. And you'll find happiness without letting whenever you pretend. Pretend you're happy when you're blue.
That's the sound of the Times, a group out of Philadelphia there. It's on the MGM record label there from May 1966. The Times with Pretend. That's by request for listener Frank Gingaro. Unfortunate that George Williams Jr., he passed away on July 28, 2004 at the age of 68 from cancer. But we remember him here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, and a great tune there by the Times, requested by Frank Gingaro. Now, Frank is half of the duo that are hosts of the Rhythm and Blues Serenade, and that is on WRHU FM 88.7. It's at Hofstra University on Sunday afternoons, beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 to 5 p.m. out of Hofstra, and it streams on WRHU.org, so I have to listen to it on the stream, and he'll have a special guest, Bill Olb, in the studio this coming Sunday at 3 p.m. It's actually a part 2 of a retrospect of Wayne Sterley's lifetime of accomplishments. If you don't know Wayne Sterley, I mean, I do from the Gus Gossard Show, but I'm sure many of you do not. You're going to want to tune into that program this coming Sunday on August 18th. Today's the 14th. 18th. Sunday, the 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And Bill Olb has some, actually personally knew Wayne and knows a lot of the history surrounding Wayne Sterley and interviews and songs that he was kind of behind during his career and kind of brought to the forefront. So you want to tune into that. I don't want to give it away. Got to tune into the program. That's this coming Sunday beginning at 3 p.m., 3 to 5 Eastern Time on WRHU 88.7 FM with the Rhythm and Blues Serenade with Frank Gingaro and Gordon Skagberg, and Bill Olb will be there too. I have a request coming up from Bill Olb soon on the program. But let's continue here on the All 60s edition. Again, if you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it. If you have a request, you can send it to me for all the shows, although I can't promise you that on my 78 show I'm going to play a 78. I have people requesting specific 78s. I'm a 45 collector, but I did buy 78s if they only came out on a 78. And then when I had no money, I only could afford 78s at one point, but people would give them to me and I would find them out in the wild cheap. So therefore I decided to do that, and I had such a big response. I haven't gone back to the 45s. So plus the sound is blaring. And remember, not all the 78s sound cool. You know, some of them are recycled vinyl during the war, especially the pre-war ones that I sometimes feature. And I play it by year. I don't do it like this 60s show. The 50s show and the Thursday afternoon show, which will be next, not tomorrow, but next week, I play by year. So you can hear the music, you know, how it kind of advances chronologically. And the 60s, I think, are a little bit, it's more tight as far as the sound goes. There is definitely a difference from early 1960 to the beginning of the 1970s, but I think it's not as drastic as the 1950s, which is why I do it that way. But anyway, let us continue here. And actually, we have a request for listener Tom Shaughnessy. These gals, originally from New York, you would think they were out of California because they recorded for the Phyllis record label. That was Phil Spector's label. But these are the Ronettes. Which one was this? Doesn't say. These are the Ronettes. The tune written by Phil Spector, Jerry Goffin, Carole King. It's produced by Phil Spector. It's arranged by Jack Nietzsche. It features Ronnie Spector on lead. Oh, there it is. It's their 7th of 8 on the Phyllis record label. And, well, you got here Ronnie Spector, and then we have, yes, it says featuring Veronica. There you go, Veronica Bennett, Ronnie Bennett. Anyway, from May 65, this is for Tom Shaughnessy. This is the Phil Spector Wall of Sound. The Ronettes on Phyllis with Is This What I Get for Loving You, for Tom. As going out to Tom Shaughnessy there, that's the sound of the Ronettes. That's Ronnie Bennett. And I don't know when she got married to Phil Spector, but he was a genius when it came to music, but a weirdo when it came to other things, of course. But it is a shame how his career spiraled down, but it did. But those are the Ronettes from May 65. It's on the Phyllis, not Phillies, Phyllis record label. Song entitled "Is This What I Get for Loving You?" Their 7th of 8 on the Phyllis record label. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Now, on last week's show, I featured a twin spin by this singer from Lighton, Alabama. Featured his third release on Fame called "I'm Getting Better," and then his fourth release on Fame called "Goodbye My Lover, Goodbye." Tonight I'm featuring his second release on Rick Hall's Fame label, and this was his biggest hit. It's a song he wrote. This charted number 17 on Billboard, 12 on Cashbox, 2 on the R&B chart, and a big number 1 record on KAYC in Beaumont, Texas from May 64. Let's give a listen to Jimmy Hughes. Jimmy Hughes on Fame Records. It's called Steal Away.
I've got to see you somehow, not tomorrow, right now. I know it's late, but whoa, I can't wait. So come on and steal away, please steal away. Now don't start thinking, trying to make up your mind. Your folk are sleeping. Let's not waste any time. I know it's late. Whoa, I can't wait. So come on and steal away. Please steal away. I know it's wrong asking this of you. There's no other way I can be with you. If only your folks would approve. Things like this we wouldn't have to do. No, no, I won't tell anybody else. I'll keep it to myself. I know it's late. Whoa, I can't wait. So come on and steal away. Please steal away. Because I need you, yes I do. Oh, by my side, yes. Whoa, I need you, I need you, I need you to be mine.
There you go. That's the big hit. That's a big hit for Mr. Jimmy Hughes. Jimmy Hughes from May 64. It's on the Fame record label. That's his second of 13 on the Fame label. Steal Away is the name of the tune. Not time to steal away, not yet, as we continue here on the All 60s edition. And let's go to this girl group trio, actually put together by Bob McRee. They were from Jackson, Mississippi. The trio included Patsy McCune, Rosemary Taylor, and the lead singer on this. Her name is Dorothy Moore. Yes, Dorothy Moore, who had a hit in 1975 with Misty Blue, a record I bought when it came out on the Malico record label. And they backed up a bunch of artists during their career. Fetty Fender, Peggy Scott, and JoJo Benson were a couple. This one arranged by Bill Justice. This charted number 56 on Billboard, a big number 12 record on WLOF. If you were listening in Orlando, Florida, let's go to January of 66 for the Poppies. The Poppies on Epic Records. It's called Lullaby of Love. This is Dorothy Moore on lead.
Hear the breeze in the trees, hear the birds softly singing, and the song that they sing is our lullaby of love. Hear
They have another record. I don't know which one this is. But this is January 1966. They're called the Poppies there. The Poppies with Dorothy Moore on lead. The Copyright Police came out on this record, and the Jimmy Hughes record too, by the way. I got a Barbara Acklin record coming up. I hope that doesn't happen. The Poppies there on Epic Records. Lullaby of Love is the name of the tune. Let's continue here on the All 60s edition as this 45 is on Ed Townsend's True Glow Towns label. He owned that label, but I think somebody else too. But the tune written by Jesse Herring Jr. and Ed Townsend. This singer, his name is Freddie Cole. I'm wondering, I have something on Winley by the last name Cole, but I don't know if it's Freddie Cole. I might be losing my mind. I'd have to check. But anyways, from August 66, Freddie Cole with a Y on True Glow Town. The song is called I'd Have It Made. Freddie Cole.
Bought a house on the hill, not too far away, and I bought my first new car just the other day. So baby, if I had your love, I'd have it made. That's all I need. I don't need clothes on my back, or shoes on my feet. I've got all the clothes I could wear, and all the food I could eat. So baby, it made, sweet thing. Yes, I would. If I had your love, I'd have it made, baby. If I had your love, I'd have it made, baby.
There you go. That is a Freddie Cole. Freddie Cole from August 66. That's on Ed Townsend's True Glow, GLO-TOWN, True Glow Town label. I'd Have It Made is the name of the tune. You know, the Copyright Police now poking their head out with every other record here. They are still out again. And I don't know why. Remember, if this stream goes down, I'm just letting you know, if the stream goes down, it should be back in about 30 seconds, 30 or 40 seconds, it'll come back. They tell me they say they'll temporarily block it if I don't pull the record off. But then I play it through and then it comes back. But if it goes out for longer than that, then we got a problem. But I'll be on oldiesandmore.com. There's a player there. You'll be able to hear it, but you won't be able to see it, unfortunately, as many of you are spoiled with the view. I know, with the view of the records. But let us continue here. And again, if there's a song that gets played that maybe someone requests, that you know the flip side is a great tune, by all means let me know, because I will play the flip side. I can do it immediately. So, if you're hoping it's not going to happen. But sometimes I'll miss it. Charlene kind of scans my my chat room in YouTube. So she'll tell me. So she'll privately IM me, and then I'll find out. So I found out that Mark Speck would like to hear the flip side of that Times record that I played, their first of two on the MGM record label from May 66 that Frank Chingara requested. He requested the A-side called Pretend, but this is the B-side, I think, which the Northern Soulers like. So let's do an instant request from Mark Speck, who's having issues with either his PC or he's not chatting as much because of he's watching on his phone. But that's good, Mark, anyway. At least you're tuned into the program. Let's flip over that Times 45 Pretend from May 68 on MGM. You get this tune by request, instant request from Mark Speck. It's called Street Talk.
Talk.
That's an instant request for Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. Those are the Times. That's their first of two. First of two from May 66 on the MGM record label. Street Talk is the name of the tune. That's with George Williams Jr. on lead. Flip side of Pretend that we heard earlier, requested by Frank Gingaro. Let us continue here. Fill a request for listener Amnon for this gal born in Oakland, California, but she would relocate to Chicago, Illinois. First recording for the Special Agent label back in 1966, but she would sign with Brunswick Records in early 1967. She would have 13 solo releases for Brunswick. Now, Amnon requested her third release, which would become her biggest hit. This charted number 15 on Billboard, number 3 on the R&B chart. This was a big number 1 record on WWRL here in New York City. Let's go to May 1968 for Barbara Acklin. Barbara Acklin going out to Amnon on Brunswick Records. It's called Love Makes a Woman for Amnon. That's a cool tune. That's by request for listener Amnon. That's Barbara Acklin. Barbara Acklin from May 68. It's on the Brunswick record label. That would be her biggest hit. Love Makes a Woman is the name of the tune. That's her third release. Now, she had another 3 releases, actually duets, on Brunswick with Gene Chandler. Has some really cool tunes, Mr. Gene Chandler. Let us continue here for the all 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. I'll be back here next Wednesday at 9 p.m. But before that, we have the show on Saturday night And if you're into 1950s and early 60s sounds, vocal group sounds, please tune into that program. Tell your friends about it, and don't forget to subscribe. And give me a thumbs up if you dig what you're hearing tonight, as we fill a request for listener Edmund Williams from Queens, New York. You wanted to hear Sam Cooke. Now, in January 1960, Sam would sign with RCA Records. He had 24 releases on the RCA record label. This was his very last release. This is actually from the LP. I think at the time, or toward the end of his RCA career, they were putting out, well, I don't know, when was he shot? When was Sam Cooke shot? I'm trying to think when it was. But this was from his Ain't That Good News LP. But this came out in September 66. This is a song he wrote. It was produced by Hugo and Luigi. And this is from September of 1966. This song was first recorded by Nat King Cole, okay, but let's give a listen to this version by Sam Cooke. This is from September 66, probably recorded earlier, though, I have to tell you. Sam Cooke on RCA for Edmund Williams. It's called Meet Me at Mary's Place.
A friend of mine told me one early morning, over at Mary's place, oh, said tonight there's gonna be a party going on, over at Mary's place, oh, he said if you can enjoy a real nice affair, over at Mary's place, oh, then you make it your business to be right there, over at Mary's place. He said, in fact, meet me at Mary's place. We're gonna have a ball today. Why don't you meet me at Mary's place? Why don't you meet me at Mary's place? We're gonna have a ball today. Why don't you meet me at Mary's place? Oh, he said there's one thing that I want you to know, over at Mary's place. Oh, you're gonna have a good time before you go, over at Mary's place. Oh, he said there's one more thing that I wanna guarantee, over at Mary's place. Oh, got to have fun if you a man like me, over at Mary's place. If you wanna have fun, meet me at Mary's place. We gonna have a ball today. Why don't you meet me at Mary's place? Oh, meet me at Mary's place. We gonna have a ball today. Why don't you meet me at Mary's place? If you wanna have a good time, meet me at Mary's place. We gonna have a ball today. Come on and meet me at Mary's place. Meet me at Mary's place. We gonna have a ball today. Come on and meet me at Mary's place. Oh.
There you go, by request for listener Edmund Williams, the sound of Sam Cooke. And records put out, Daryl mentioned he was shot, murdered, well, yeah, we'll say murdered, December 1964. RCA continued to release records. This is now 2 years later. Oops, let me just put this on here. There you go. 2 years later, and for Sam Cooke. This is September 1966. It's on RCA Records. Sam Cooke for Edmund Williams. Meet Me at Mary's Place is the name of the tune. And we want to welcome Dave the Rave in our YouTube chat room. Now, Dave the Rave will be meeting Johnny G in the Johnny G studios on September 8th. That's Sunday, September 8th. I have the promo up on my YouTube wall there, so you can check it out. You should actually click it so it'll send you a notification. Dave will be bringing more rare soul 45's out of his collection. I'll be playing a few, but Dave will be playing the majority of the 45's, and these are records that I don't have. So you want to tune into that program. It'll be from 2 to 6 right now. We'll say 2 to 6 on that Sunday afternoon. So he'll be back up here in the Johnny G studios, so mark your calendar. Special guest Dave the Rave, a host of Relics and Rarities, and of course the Tommy James Show. He's also on Sirius XM there on the Tommy James Show on Sunday evenings, so you can check him out there. But he'll be my special guest, so stay tuned for that. But let's flip the 45 over here, because Edmund also requested the flip side of this, and this tune originally done back in 1949, believe it or not, by the Weavers, and also who else did this? Trini Lopez had a big #1 hit with the record on the Reprise record label, in 64, I think. But this one, but Sam Cooke also recorded it. This actually charted. This charted number 22 on WJLB in Detroit, Michigan. We flip over at Mary's Place, and we fill the flip side request for Edmund Williams, September 66. Sam Cooke on RCA with his rendition of the tune, If I Had a Hammer.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, hammer out a warning, not the hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, no, all over this land. Everybody clap for me tonight. Put your hands together and clap for me. That's right, make me feel good, you know. Yeah! Yeah! Lord have me. Now that gets it. Yeah! Yeah! I wonder, do you feel like singing? Would you sing with me? Can we have one of those voodoo nannies? Yeah! Yeah! We're gonna take a bell this time. Everybody take, if I had a bell. All right, here we go. If I had a bell ring, I'd ring it in the morning. I'm ringing in the evening. I'd ring it in the all over this land. All over this land. I'd ring out danger. I'd ring out danger and a warning. I'd ring out a warning. I like it love. I'd ring out love between my brothers and where? That's the place. Huh. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Huh. Yeah. You want to try one more? Everybody try If I Had a Song. If I had one of them songs, honey. That's all. If I had a song. Here we go. Now, if I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning. I'd sing it in the morning, sing it in the evening. I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land, all over this. I'd sing out danger, baby. I'd sing out danger in the morning. I'd sing out the morning love. I'd sing out love between my brothers and where? Over this land. And a
There you go. That's September 66. Now, David mentions in the YouTube chat room that was recorded at the Copa, or it's on his LP at the Copa. I wonder if it mentions it here on the label here. It says, If I Had a Hammer, the Hammer Song, produced by Al Schmidt. No, it does not mention that. But there you go. That is the flip side of Meet Me at Mary's House. Yeah, Mary's Place, not house. And there, If I Had a Hammer, the A and B side there for Edmund Williams, Sam Cooke on RCA from September 66. Let's go back to the UK for this gal. We heard from earlier from a gal from the UK. Well, here's another gal. She's from East Ham, London. Where is East Ham, London, if any of the UK people are in the chat room there, as she had a number of 45s released over in the UK, but not many here in the States. Her first was on ABC Paramount in 1965, but she had two on the Scepter label that were much better. This is the A-side to her first, and it's a song she wrote. Let's go to October of 1965 for Barbara Ruskin. Barbara Ruskin on the Scepter label. It's called You Can't Blame a Girl for Trying. Barbara Ruskin.
If I mistook your way for something more than just candy, so strong, I was blinded. But I won't tie you down if you wanna be free. So when you're ready, that's okay by me. 'Cause you can't let it go for trying to hold on until the very end. You can't let it go for trying, even though a heart was never meant. And though I'm no use without you, I must forget about you. Although I know one day you won't come around anymore. I'll keep the tears inside until you are gone from my door. Then I won't be afraid. I'll stand and be strong, and it won't be so hard when that day comes along. 'Cause you can't let it go for trying to hold on until the very end. You can't let it go for trying, even though the heart was never meant. And though I'm no use without you, I must forget about you. Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, I'll make the most of the time we have left and treasure every caress. But still you can't let it go for trying to hold on until the very end. You can't let it go for trying, even though a heart was never meant. You can't let it go for trying to hold on until the very end. You can't let it go for trying, even though.
October 65 release there, Barbara Ruskin on Scepter Records. You Can't Blame a Girl for Trying is the name of the tune. I think her other one is better than this one here. Her second release there on the Scepter label. Excuse me, Johnny G here. We are almost in Vinyl Treasure overtime, but let's fill a request for listener Bill Olben, New Jersey. This group originated back in 1955 as the Jayhawks, recorded for Flash Records, also Aladdin and Eastman. And they also recorded as the Vibes in 1958 for the Allied record label. Then in 1960, They recorded for the BET label, Bet Records, out of Los Angeles, California, and finally became the Vibrations, as the song would get picked up by Checker Records. Now, that would be their first on Checker. Now, after 13 releases on the Checker label, their contract ended and they moved over to Atlantic for 2 releases on Atlantic, and that happened in the year 1963. Then in the fall of 64, they ended up on OK Records, which brings us to this request by Bill Olb. They had 12 releases on the OK record label. Bill requested their 5th, and this is a cover song that dates back to 1954, is done by the Earl Garner Trio on the Mercury label. And this version features Richard Owens on lead, and Bill requested the Shells on the Shells version of this. They were the only 2 groups to ever, black vocal groups, to record this song. This charted number 74 on Cashbox, number 63 on Billboard, and number 26 on the R&B chart. Also, big number 4 record out in Los Angeles on KDAY. This is from their LP. If you have the LP on OK, it's called Shout. But here are the Vibrations from September 65, going out to Bill Olb and their rendition of the tune Misty.
Look at me, I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand, I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or is it the sound of your music I hear? I get misty whenever you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Hopelessly I'm lost. That's why I'm following you. On my own. I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I get misty and too much in love.
That's by request for Bill Obe. Those are the Vibrations. That's Richard Owens on lead. September 1965. It came out on the OK record label, their rendition of the tune Misty. A very nice rendition there. I know my mother likes that song. Actually, Bill Obe will be a special guest on the Rhythm and Blues Serenade this coming Sunday. That be Sunday, August 18th, 2024, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. with Frank Chingaro and Gordon Skagberg. That's on the Rhythm and Blues Serenade, beginning at 3 p.m. on WRHU-FM. That's 88.7 out of Hofstra University. You can listen on the stream, as I do, on WRHU.org. It will be his part 2 of his Wayne Sturley special. And it's the second of 2 shows, a retrospect of Wayne Sturley's lifetime accomplishments featuring rare radio air checks now, and first-time broadcast interviews of Jimmy Beaumont of the Skyliners and various other historical recordings. Now, the musical performances will be more than 25 tracks, with which 15 of those 25 fall into the category of being unreleased. So that's why you want to tune in. And they're alternate takes and live performances. So, and those songs never played on Hofstra Radio. So tune in Sunday, August 18th, 2024 from 3 to 5 p.m. Radio Hofstra, WRHU 88.7, streaming live on WRHU.org. It's Bill Obe on the Rhythm and Blues Serenade, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So there is no archive. You got to listen live or tape it. That's all you're going to have to do. As we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, let's fill a request for listener Amnon, for this singer born in Toccoa. Is that it? Toccoa, Georgia? Never heard of it, but he first sang gospel with the Gospel Starlighters. That was back in 1953, but he met up with James Brown, where he developed a personal and professional association with James Brown that lasted till 1973, and this singer would eventually, actually was a member of James Brown's backup group, the Famous Flames. And they recorded for Sid Nathan's Federal record label, but he also had a solo release on Federal. I think this also comes out on King, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a song he wrote. His name is Bobby Byrd. Bobby Byrd, B-Y-R-D. Let's give a listen to his release on Federal from May 63. This is for Amnon. It's called I Found Out.
Whoa, I found out that you really love me. I found out you place no one above me. So, darling, I'll never leave you. No, I won't deceive you. Better yet, my darling, I love no one but you. There's no doubt, I know that you'll be happy. You and I, and all the joy that's after. Together, we will always be beautiful, just you and me. I found out, wait, oh wait and see. Together, we will always be beautiful, just you and me. I found out, wait, oh wait and see. Now we'll be just one big happy family. You and I, and all the joy that's after. Together
As going out to listener Emnon there, that's Bobby Bird. Bobby Bird from May 63. It's on the Federal record label. I Found Out is the name of the tune. Don't let Johnny G find out. That would not be a good thing, because I will find out. Now, he had other releases on Smash and also on the King label. There you go. That's for Emnon. Let's go to the Bronx now for this girl group. They started recording back in 1958 for the D-Town record label. They also have releases on Moon as the Devores, and they also recorded under different names too, like Baby Jane and the Rockabys for United Artists, and also the Electras on the United Artists, and the Lullabies on Dimension. And they also recorded as this group, Henrietta and the Hairdos, H-A-I-R-D-O-O-Z. This one came out in February of 63 on the Liberty label. It's their first of 3 for Liberty, and it's arranged by Gary Sherman. This charted number 53 on KFXM. If you were listening in San Bernardino, California, it features Yolanda Robinson on lead. Let's go to February 63 for Henrietta and the Hairdos. It's called You Got a Lot to Learn.
You've got a lot to learn. Got a lot to learn. By breaking someone's heart. Breaking someone's heart. You've got a lot to learn. Got a lot to learn. By tearing someone's dreams apart. You've got a lot to learn. By breaking someone's heart. Breaking someone's heart. You've got a lot to learn.
As February 63 release there for Henrietta and the Hairdos. Now, Henrietta, she was Yolanda Robinson. That's her first of 3 on the Liberty record label. You Got a Lot to Learn is the name of the tune. If you tune into the Vinyl Treasure Show, you will learn a lot from your host, DJ Johnny G. Let's continue here a little bit more in Vinyl Treasure Overtime as we go back to Georgia now. As the last 15 years of this singer's career, he was involved with gospel music, but prior to being in gospel, he had a number of secular releases. Actually, this is the first of 2 he recorded for the Jubilee record label. It's a song he co-wrote. This one from April of 1969. His name is Herb Riles, R-Y-A-L-S, Herb Riles on the Jubilee record label. The name of his tune is called Tell It to Your Mother.
Now you come to me saying you want me back again. The boy you left me for didn't work out like you planned. The pain inside you say it's more than you can bear, but don't bother me. Tell it to your mother, baby. Tell it to your mother, baby. There was a time I would have listened to your lies. I also know there was a time you made me cry. So don't involve me now with all your tales of woe. Go on down the road. Tell it to your mother, baby. Tell it to your mother, baby. I ain't going to try and love you anymore. 'Cause if I did, you might just hurt me as before. Don't look to me for consolation, I ain't got none. I tell it to your mother, baby. Tell it to your mother, baby. Tell it to your mother, mother. Oh, you got to be with right now. Oh, you gotta tell it to your mother.
As April 1969 release there for Herb Riles, his first of two on the Jubilee record label. It's called Tell It to Your Mother. It's the name of the tune. Let's go to Jamaica, New York. This time to the Jamaica label. It's a subsidiary of Hawk Records. We heard Black Hawk Records. That was owned by Bill Seabrook. He also owned this label, Jamaica Records. And the group is named after the label. They're called the Jamaicos. And it is actually a duet of Diana Taylor and Nat Brown. And Nat would have an earlier release on the Brent label from May of '61, but he co-wrote this tune. This charted number 33 on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland. We go to May of 1965 for the Jamaicos on the Jamaica label. It's called Second Hand Love.
Darling, please, don't believe what they say.
They tell me that there is someone there you really, truly love. And even when we kiss, he's the one you're thinking of.
Listen, darling.
When late at night I sit all alone and count the tears that fall.
So many times I counted them.
Long
Somebody tell me that you use a second hand love. Oh, yes you is. And baby, listen, darling.
Please, don't say goodnight, my darling.
If I can't be first in your life, sweet love it all.
Lynette.
No, use a second hand love, girl.
Let me say something.
And I really can't use.
As May 1965 release there for the Jamaicos, and that duet Diana Taylor and Nat Brown, that one there on Jamaica Records, Jamaicos with Secondhand Love. Two more 45s to go before we sign off here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's fill a request for listener Tom Shaughnessy, as this next singer from Henderson, North Carolina, was born Benjamin Earl Nelson. He first recorded back in 1958 as a member of the Crowns that recorded for the R&B record label. Then in 1959 he became the lead singer of the Drifters that recorded for Atlantic Records, and he changed his name then to Ben E. King. Now he would go solo in 1960. He had 33 releases on the Atlantic subsidiary Atco Records. And this is a request for listener Tom Shaughnessy, his very first solo release on the Atco record label. And it's interesting because if you saw the writer credit, it said written by Goffin and Goffin, and that is at this time was the writing team of Jerry Goffin and Carole King. Now she was married to him, so I guess they put it out on this 45 as Goffin and Goffin. It's kind of weird, but they did that. It's produced by Jerry Wexler, arranged and conducted by Stan Applebaum from February 1960. This is Ben E. King for Tom Shaughnessy. Ben E. King on the Atco label. It's called Show Me the Way for Tommy.
If I had to swim a river or climb a mountain tall, I'd do anything you ask, anything at all. No river, no mountain can keep us apart. Show me the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Show me the way to your heart. I would gladly cross a desert to prove my love is true. I will sail the stormy sea just to be with you. No desert, no storm can keep us apart. Show me the way. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Show me the way to your heart. If you ask for a palace, I'll build you two. If you ask me for jewels, I'll bring stardust to you, only you. And if all you're asking is love and all is care, I will pledge true love to you, love beyond compare. My darling, I need you. Why must we be apart? Show me the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Show me the way to your heart.
There you go. That is Ben E. King. The Ben E. King For Tom Shaughnessy, I have the wrong date here. It's not. I copied this. Shirley, you got to change the date. It's from 1960, is what it is. That's Benny King with "Show Me the Way" on the Atco record label. That's his very first record on the. I didn't have it filed. I'm like, where is this record? It's checked off. I think that was like one of the harder ones for me to get. But anyway, that is for Tom Shaughnessy. That's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool 60s soul records out of my collection. If you have a request or you want to get in touch with me, you can send me an email at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the contact number. This is the first show of the week. I'm normally doing the Thursday show, but it's every other week. It's not tomorrow at 2 o'clock. It'll be the following week. I'll be back with 78s out of my collection that are like blasting loud. They have really good fidelity, at least on my turntables. But I'll be back Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 to midnight right here on Oldies and More, and also live on the YouTube stream. So if you're new to the program, you're just finding out about it, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy what you hear, and leave a comment on my YouTube page as we grow this show. We want to get to, well, Dave the Rave, who's coming here, wants us to get to 2,000 subscribers by that date. So maybe we can beat him to it, as we are close. I picked up a bunch of subscribers tonight, so thank you for those of you that subscribed. Tell your friends about it here. Nobody does what I do here, at least when they play records, they do, and maybe they don't play records. Maybe they play MP3s and they don't play records, or CDs, or whatever you want to call it. But I play real records. It's really hard to do a show playing original vinyl because I don't have a cast of thousands to help me file them back. So if you talk to any disc jockey that plays his own records, like Dave the Rave, you'll see how difficult it is to file. I never have time for it. Never. So, I'm lucky to file a box of 200 on, in a couple hours or whatever. But I try my best, and I have a very busy life, I do. But I really enjoy doing the show, if you can't tell. But I'll be back next Wednesday night right here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on YouTube. But tune into the program Saturday night. Tell your friends about it. I play the music chronologically, so you hear the music. And I get requests, and my listeners they send me great requests, because I do have the right to not play a record if it doesn't fit the format. And on YouTube I have to be careful, not so much on Oldies and More Radio, but on YouTube I have to be careful because of the copyright police. They'll shut me down in a heartbeat. And they give me a little bit of leeway. I can't monetize the show. Well, that's fine. But I have to be careful because it's all dollars and cents, and it's pennies, but it's thousands of dollars for them. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Charlene, for all your help. Again, I couldn't do the show without Charlene, my administrative assistant. Somebody asked me who Charlene was, but Charlene's been with me for a long, long time, since she requested that Bob and Justine 45 that I played for her way back when she used to watch American Bandstand. But anyway, thank you all. We're going to close the show tonight with this singer from Watertown, New York, recorded for the Fraternity and RCA record labels. Actually, he had quite a few releases on the RCA record label. He had 19 on RCA. This is his 17th, and some were played in the Wigan Casino. I think that's how you pronounce it, over in the UK. I think this was one of them. His name was John Gary, and with the Casuals on the Square. With the Casuals on the Square. But the record is produced by him and Joe Reisman. This is from February 68. John Gary with the Casuals on the Square on the RCA record label. It's called End of Time. Well, it's definitely the end of the show, folks. Hope you enjoyed the tunes tonight. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and I will see you next time right here on the Vinyl Treasure Show on Oldies and More Radio, also on YouTube. Just want to say, everybody, So Long, John Gary, right? John Gary, yes.
From now till the end of time, I will be faithful and true. And keep it in mind, the fortunes we find